need a man like Kanye West to buy me some shares. So, you know, if you're watching this, shout me. No, I'm kidding. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Legally Sheeds here, tuning in for once again another video. So I hope everyone's doing really good and had a great week. We're about to get into some new info. I got some new tea for y'all. So today I'm just going to be talking about my spending habits and my budgeting habits from student to employee, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, so I just want to disclaim now that all the things I'm about to tell you that I did, don't do them. Like, just don't do them, because you'll take a massive what? L. A massive L, because if I tell you, I chopped money at uni. Like, I chopped it. So if you want to live well and not be in any debt while you're at uni, don't do the things I'm about to tell you. Do not request 2 student overdrafts. Apparently that's not allowed, but at the time I just was using my little cannon brain thinking, well, if they're gonna give me £500 on one card, I could just get 2 cards and then I got £1,000, you know? That takes me on to my second don't, which is basically, do not request more money out of your overdraft within the first year of uni. So I went to uni with £1,000 on my overdraft and I spent that money, how long did it take me? A month to spend it all? Like, all of it? Ooh. When you're in undergrad, like, come on, what are you buying? Noodles and soap. Like, I don't understand. So I basically spent all that money and then I requested some more. The way in which I spent the money, because everyone's probably looking like, how the hell did you spend all that so quickly? They had a flash sale at uni when we first started, I remember. So I went to the stores, it was like a Wednesday evening, and I was like, this, I want it all, like, literally. And so I spent money so fast like that, and I really regret it now, because, well, I regret it. Obviously, life has got better, thank you, Jesus. But then it was just a bad move. So I spent all that money, and yeah, big mistake. So after spending all that money, I then proceeded to request extra money on my overdraft. So I requested £500 on both cards. Now, HSBC had the sense to reject me. We thank God for HSBC, but Lloyds, who I actually low-key love now, but they gave it to me, which meant I just had more money that I didn't know how to handle. Don't go to uni without being able to cook, because you will play yourself. Like, I actually could cook, but I was just mad lazy. I didn't actually start cooking at uni until the 3rd year, when I realized, you know what, I've wasted so much money. Because if you don't do that, what are you gonna do? Spend loads on takeaways, Domino's, Chinese, lobster. Like, literally, like, you'll just spend so much money, it's insane. So before you go to uni, ask auntie to teach you how to cook, because you cannot be going to uni spending all your money on takeaway. It's just, you'll literally run out of money so fast. That's why I saw those people literally with eating like crisps and stuff for dinner. I was like, what? And also, guys, this goes for you as well, because I know you guys all think, oh no, it's fine, I'll find a little babes at uni, she'll make me a little jollof, make me a little fried rice, and it's all good. It's like, no, this is not the maid. Learn how to cook, okay? So that takes me on to my next point. If you are going to uni now in this generation, face your front, because if you don't, you will literally spend so much money, go into so much debt, spend all your student overdraft trying to catch up with the latest drip, the latest trend, and where will you be? You'll be eating chips for dinner in Gucci. I'm just wondering, is that making sense? So I would spend so much, like, Misguided. I had a permanent residence in Misguided, like, and then when Pretty Little Thing came up, oh God, I had deliveries upon deliveries every day, and I'd buy like one of each size because I needed to make sure it would fit me right, and I'd do up catwalk and do up fashion show in my room, and it's just like, where are you actually going? For what? For a party where everyone's doing BYOB? It's like, it's actually pathetic. So 100% face your front at uni. Don't try and copy other people or try and like fit in with trends, try and fit in with designer. You can't keep up. I won't lie to you, you can't. So yeah, do not waste surplus cash. Like, spoiler alert, but when I was in, I think summer of first year or second year, I can't remember, I was so broke and I really needed some money. I was working, but all the money I was working for had to go back into paying my overdraft that I'd previously spent that whole year doing up bowl babes. So yeah, and I basically googled how to make money online, and one of the things must have said, oh, slot machines is such a good way to make money. I know, obviously I don't gamble now, but back then I was a mess. And I went on to Slot Boss, which was, shout out Slot Boss because they niced me low-key, and I signed up and I deposited my money and I started playing slot machines, and I was winning quite a bit of money. It was like, what, £150 and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, let's take it out. And then I wanted to take it out and they were like, no, sorry, you used our bonus of thing, so you have to make like £900 before you can take out the money. And I was like, yeah. So I kept playing, and I don't know whether this is like beginner's luck or God was like, you know what, I know you're doing something, but let's use your evil for good, because I won up to £900, tried to take it out, and they were like, so we need ID, proof that you're an adult, proof of address, all of this stuff. And I was like, they lying to me, they ain't gonna give me no money. But I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. Like, worst case scenario, I won't get money, and I would have lost that initial deposit of £10. They sent me that money. £900. I remember when I told my brother, he was so jealous. I could see it. I could see it in his eyes. He was jealous. But it was mine's. And then I was like, yeah, I've got so much money. And instead of me to use it for my school books, I bought clothes. That's what I bought most of it. Shoes, because Public Desire was doing up them sock heels back then. Oh my god. I did a lot in Public Desire. Yeah, and then when it came down to next year of uni, my dad was like, sorry boo, but you're on your own. Like, you're gonna get your own books this year, because I think I annoyed him in some way. And yeah, I had to buy my own my own uni books. If you make money during the summer, if you win money, whatever way you get more money, save that, because you're gonna need it. Like, you are, especially if you do a course that requires a lot of books, because those books are like £30–40 each, and you need like 2 per module. So yeah, save your money at uni, guys. If you have parents who are paying for everything, don't beef them, because they will leave you in the lurch. Like, not all of you, but mine certainly did. I remember I used to like do my own thing all the time, and I never wanted to listen to anyone. I was just like, I'm a big girl now, like, I'm doing me, you know? And they were like, we'll show you. We will show you. And like, all of a sudden my allowance wasn't coming through, or like my rent wasn't being paid. I was like, what's going on here? The way I would have to do begging on the phone. I remember one time, even the library were even saying to me, you can't use your facilities because you haven't paid your rent. I was like, what do you mean I haven't paid my rent? And I got on the phone to my mum, she was like, yeah, you see that behaviour you were displaying when you were last home? This is the consequence. I was like, oh. I had to do the most grovelling, like, it's mad. So yeah, if someone is in charge of like your livelihood or your finances or whatever, just play the game, because it's much harder not to. Like, I didn't play the game and I suffered. So we could probably skip past third year, because I actually feel like I did well in third year. I saved a lot of money. I still bought clothes, which was quite bad, but I saved a lot of money from my what's that thing called, my maintenance loan. I saved quite a bit of that, and I cooked all my meals, so I was hardly getting takeaways, hardly going out to eat. So I did actually quite well then. And then I got my first job, and then the horror came. I was making money thinking I was a big girl, and I was spending it just as much as I was making it. Like, after the first maybe 7 to 8 months, and I started to realize this is not sustainable, I really buckled up my ideas. I started to save my money a lot better. So currently I have a HSBC savings account, a Lloyd's savings account, a Nationwide savings account, a Moneybox LISA, a Santander savings account. So that's in total 5 savings accounts. And I put money in all of them every month. So yeah, you know what? Pat on my back. Because I feel like, even though people think, oh, what's the point of having multiple, why don't you just have one? It's just like, no, because then you just like, especially if you have a tendency to dip in and dip out, if you have multiple savings in loads of different places, you're laughing. And then on top of that, I even have a joint sibling savings account, which I would really recommend people to do. Yeah, on top of the savings accounts that I have and I would recommend, start making food from home if you work in London, because you will spend an arm and a leg. You literally will spend an arm and a leg on lunch every day. So, and I used to do that, and because me, I love to eat, I was spending 7, 8, 9, 10, like, and on certain days when I was really hungry, I'd spend like up to £12 on lunch. And I'm like, do I think that this is the weekend and I can just go and splurge? Because you shouldn't be spending £12 on lunch, like on a short lunch between the time that you're working in the morning and working in the afternoon. It's just, come on. So now I basically buy some ingredients and I make food at home, or when I make dinner for my family, I'll pack a little container and hide it somewhere in the fridge because my family are like vultures. So yeah, definitely save money via meals, because I know for a fact if all of you check your bank accounts and you check how much money you're spending on lunch, you'll be very upset. You'll be very upset. Another thing that's majorly helped me, and I'm not expecting anyone to try this tomorrow or blah, 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 is drinking less. I know we live in a society, in a world where alcohol is literally everything, but it doesn't need to be. And in cutting down your alcohol intake, I won't lie to you, you will save so much money. Like, it's insane. So yeah, potentially cutting down on your alcohol intake could do you a world of good, especially if you have like goals in terms of what you're trying to save towards. Like, for example, I'm trying to save to buy a house, so things like excessive amounts of money on alcohol, it's not making sense to me when my end goal is buying a house. Whereas if your end goal is just to, like, I don't know, buy a new phone, it's not, you know, you got to weigh up the risk factors in spending loads of money on alcohol. Not that I would ever even advise anyone to spend lots of money on alcohol, because it's actually more detrimental than positive. But yeah, I know y'all like to get lit. So regarding budgeting and saving generally, write it down. I noticed that when I started logging things, that's when I started to make a massive difference. I started to notice a difference as well, because if you're writing down, okay, well, I owe this, or I need to do this, or I need to do that, and you allocate everything on paper or on your phone or notes or whatever, that can do you a world of good. You can actually see where all your money's going and account for all of it, and you won't be in a situation where someone's like, oh, what did you spend on this? And they're just like, I don't even remember. Like, you don't want to be constantly in a situation where you don't remember where your money's gone, or like what you've done with your money. Like, oh, I don't even know how I spent all this. It's like, no, you want to know how you spent it, you know? So that's super key. And I even went as far as to have a cash flow a cash flow forecast. So it's a little spreadsheet on Microsoft Excel. If anyone wants that, I can try and upload it or send a link to it. Just let me know in the comments. And it's literally got some calculations, so you can put in all your expenses, your debt, whatever, and it will times how much you need to allocate based on your salary and what you'll be left with for savings. So let me know if anyone wants that, and I can get that up for you. But yeah, that concludes my experience from student to employee / student still, on spending and budgeting. Obviously, I wouldn't advise most of the things I did because they weren't very good, but definitely the new things I'm doing now have been so helpful. I've noticed a huge difference. So definitely implementing those things, I'm sure they will assist you in great ways. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helped, and I hope it showed you guys at least what not to do, at least, and also a little bit of what to do going forward. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and I will be back with another video very soon. Bye.